Coach.
Don't worry about it.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
So, Coach Michaela Pivec got on the list, and the latest votes say that she's at 21.3% in the first place.
She should be. Yeah, that's your winner right there. She's on the list. Obviously, very pleased to hear that news this morning, and still curious why she wasn't initially. I still don't understand that, but very happy that she's there. She's as deserving as anyone. The 4 criteria, she crushes everything that she's done in all those areas of her life on this campus, in this community, for our sport. There's no one more deserving than Michaela Pivec for that award.
I think everybody always says, oh, our fans, they change so much, they impact so much when they're at your games and in the stands, but to see the way they responded on Twitter and actually affected change in this way, I mean, how cool is it to see how Beaver Nation kind of responded and had Michaela's back?
Yeah. I mean, they say that it didn't have an impact, in their release. It might have had some, I don't know. For me and for Mick and for our program, I mean, it was just an incredible show of support, and it recognizes what she is and what she's meant to this university and this community, to our program, and to our sport. Like I said, throughout her career, I mean, people recognize greatness when they see it. They recognize special when they see it. They recognize someone that's an impactful person in every way, and so to see Beaver Nation rally around her was really encouraging and special, and to be honest, not surprising at all.
These upcoming 2 weeks, you've done this once in your career.
Yeah, I read that.
That's what I heard.
I don't remember it, but I read it.
Oh, I was going to ask you. Do you recall? I think it was 16-17 that season. Do you do anything different with a situation like this, or is it just the same one game at a time?
One game at a time. I mean, the interesting part of it is the short week, in the middle. So we have an extra day in the middle of the LA games, but then a short week before Stanford that following week. So definitely a challenge, for sure. So I think, every day we're trying to manage the mental aspects, the physical aspects of not only our players but our staff to be at our best and everything. And so, it's a lot by feel. How hard we go in practice, how much we do film-wise. Yeah. And so that's going to be at the forefront of my mind, is just managing, the challenges, because it's tough, certainly not only to have 4 road games, but against, such good competition.
Right. You'd mentioned Sunday that you felt like it looked like they were a little bit tired toward the end of the game. Is that just a typical what it's like 12 games into a league season, or 11, or whatever it is, or are you a little concerned at this point, just that maybe starting to wear on them a little bit, just the schedule and everything?
Well, I mean, it's been a tough schedule, and there's no doubt about that. With Kennedy going down, that meant we burned some people a little, longer. Yeah. And then just the nature of those 2 games, were so demanding, just the fact that they were so close and highly contested, So I think, both teams shot poorly in the second half of our Arizona game. Both our shooting percentage were very similar, actually. And we were the team that had the shortest amount of rest of all 4 in that series this weekend. And so, I was really proud of the way the team battled their Warriors, and so we'll manage that as well, as we go forward. I'm not concerned about it.
With Kennedy out for the rest of the season, you talked about the puzzle of moving forward and how difficult it is, but talk about other players who need to step up, and you're looking forward to them stepping up as the season wears on.
Yeah, remind me other players, because first I'm going to say how amazing is Kennedy Brown. I mean, our heart breaks for her. You certainly don't hope for an injury that ends a season for anyone, anywhere. But what an incredible person. To have a year taken away from her, the rest of the year taken away from her, and then to come back, donate her hair with a smile on her face, and just be so gracious through the entire thing. And I know going forward, this family's going to wrap arms around her and be with her every step of the way as she comes back, and she'll come back stronger than ever. And so just an amazing person, so what a great example. And as far as moving forward, I mean, you would look to Maddie and Janessa for sure, playing more minutes. They both have played that position throughout their career. They're both seniors. We've used Michaela there some, and did this weekend, which would open up a wing spot, so you expect some more time for Jazz, for sure. And so, I think everybody, needs to rise a little bit.
I think, I'm trying to remember last year, I think you'd said when Kat went down, that's the first time you'd gone through a player. Now it's 2 years. I mean, there's some challenges for you too, because you haven't really done a lot of this over your career where you've had to do.
It's been a while. The last one I had was 2002 back at George Fox, season ending, and so very strange. We've had some odd things the last couple of years, so it's just part of the game, though. It's just lots of teams deal with it, and so that's why you have a team, and this group has always responded well to adversity, and I know we will this time as well.
I think one person I've noticed, but the girls on the team have kind of said, she's always vocal with